Hey, welcome to another episode of My VA Disability Claim. Today, we're going to talk about how to file for that clothing allowance. All right, when you get different accessories from the VA, you can file for a clothing allowance if it messes up your clothing, right? For knee braces, back braces, wheelchairs, ointments, different things that you get issued from the VA that may have an adverse effect on your clothing. You can file a clothing allowance for that on an annual basis. All right. Once you fill out that form, all you have to do is take it down to I believe, the prosthetics department of the VA medical center that is closest to you, the one that issued the items, preferably. All right. So we're just going to show you how to pull up that form, show you what the form looks like. Right. We'll do one example of how to fill it out for one thing, and then just remind you that you can take it up to your nearest VA medical center to get that process, and you get that once a year. I believe it is by August 1st, I want to say. I'll double check through the video, and if that is wrong, I will correct it. If not, I'm leaving it. But yeah, how to file that clothing allowance. Once again, 3 to 5 minutes, quick video walkthrough, just kind of showing you what to do. Learn the information, use the information. If you know someone else who can benefit, share the information. All right. As always, have an incredible day. Huh? And as always, it starts with Google. So we're looking for that VA clothing allowance. All right. So we put in VA clothing allowance and we press enter. Right there at the top, it shows us VA clothing allowance, VA form 10-8678. So we would add that 10-8678. VA clothing allowance 10-8678. And we press enter. All right. So now the form is right there at the top for us. And we click on that link for the form, and that'll bring up the actual clothing allowance. All right. So as you can see, it brought up the actual clothing allowance. Here at this top portion, you would just fill out the identifying information. Make sure you put that calendar year for the application. For example, if you're going to turn this in before August 1st of 2024, the calendar year would be 2023. All right. And then you would sign and date it, of course, once you've completed it. And we'll just do one quick example. As you can see in this first column, you will put that type of appliance or name of that skin medication, letting you know you can file for an appliance or for skin medication, right? These things adversely can affect your clothing. So let's say we have a metal brace, right leg, on right leg. All right, so we're filing for the metal brace in our right leg having an adverse effect on our clothing. List of service-connected disability. All right, in order for you to file for this and get it approved, you have to have it issued for a service-connected disability. In this situation, we have a right knee condition and we got a metal brace to kind of help with that right knee condition. So we will put right knee condition. All right, that is the service-connected disability associated with that appliance. Month and year that appliance or skin medication was issued. We'll say in this case, September of 2020 is when it was issued. And now we'll go to name and location of that VA facility. So we go Hampton VA Medical Center, Hampton, Virginia. All right. Once again, pretty straightforward. List of all impacted locations, and that would be the right leg. So we had that metal brace issued to us by the VA Medical Center for our right knee condition. It was issued September 2020. It's still adversely affecting our clothing. We would put the medical center that issued us that appliance, and then we would put the impacted location, which would be that right leg. Pretty straightforward. Once again, fill out this identifying information, and then you would add, if you had additional appliances or additional skin medication, you would just add them to these following rows. Once this is completed, You would take it to the VA medical center that issued you the appliance, or whichever one is closest to you. It normally goes to the prosthetics department, but you would want to ask them at the medical center exactly, where do I submit this clothing allowance, right? So you can get that annual benefit. And that's it. Fairly straightforward. Just pull up the form, fill it out, and then take it to where it needs to get to by August 1st of that new year. All right. Learn the information, use the information. As always, share the information. Enjoy. Have an incredible day.